I was just doing recon on the brood integration recording devices that the government planted on my land. I was stocking them with the amphibious schooner structure. Long story short, I was marooned for 3 days. Needless to say, all the fluids have secreted from my body in one way or another. I need to deploy my wet activation treatment and emergency rescue. Much better. Perfect. Now I'll be good for at least the next 3 weeks. While I was stranded, I was thinking about this right here. Good old American greenbacks. Cold hard cash. Do you know every day that you keep this in your pocket, it's worth less and less every day?
PP, ooh, you got dollar bills? Is the ice cream man coming?
Why the fuck would the ice cream man be coming, Chili?
That's the only thing I have dollar bills for. Every week, Mama gives me $3 bills. It's my choice what to do with them. I can put them in my piggy bank. I can trade them for quarters. I can go down to the drugstore. I can buy some of them cowtails or some of them Biddo honeys. Whatever I want. But I always end up spending them on the ice cream man. It's just so creamy and delicious.
What are you doing here anyways? I thought you had some big picnic or something planned.
It was gonna be so much fun. There was gonna be a clown, a nice one, like Ronald McDonald, not a scary one, and rides and games, everything. I don't really want to talk about it, but they told Mama after last year's incident, they changed the rules, and I'm now too old to participate in all the kids' competitions. So what's the point in going, you know?
So you're over here instead?
No! It's the weirdest thing. I was sitting on the porch swing with Mama, and all of a sudden, for no particular reason, I decided to go for a run. So I ran to the end of the road, and when I got there, I thought I might run to the end of the county. And I figured since I ran that far, maybe I'd just run over to come see you.
Shrinkflation, inflation, transflation, any kind of flation. It all means the same thing. Thanks to the geriatric who thinks he's playing grab ass with corn pop. You're broke.
What's grab ass, PP? That sounds like fun.
So what are you gonna do about it? You shouldn't be using hard currency since we got off the gold standard anyway. But of course, you're still using it because you didn't think it would happen. Well, Scooter, it's happening. It's happening right now. For a little insight on what we're dealing with, I would like to bring a friend of mine, a friend of ours, if you know what I'm saying. She's here because she's one of the most qualified sources of information we have. She has a PhD in financial physics, but she's a civilian, so you do not salute her. Call sign, Honey Badger.
All right, today we're talking money, what to do with it, and why you don't have it. Why don't you have that? Because you're poor. Stop being poor. Now that you've got that figured out, we can move on.
You guys need to listen to that and hear that. It's great information. Honey Badger, keep going.
So you're not poor anymore, but you see that we're on the verge of an economic meltdown. What are you gonna do? You need to invest in the right thing, at the right time, in the right place.
Ah!
It all comes down to the 4 B's and C's. Booze, blood, babies, and bullets.
Oh no, blood makes me queasy, and it seems weird to buy blood with money.
Is there something wrong with him?
No, he's just chilly. You get used to him after a while.
I don't know if I want to get used to that. Booze. Have plenty of it, and make sure you have a variety of price points. After a long day on the homestead, you might want to savor a glass of Pappy. But you wouldn't want to trade it to him because he has the last 10mm socket on the planet, and you can't find yours.
I get your point, and you're right. But I have to say, if you don't already have 50 or 60 10mm sockets, you need to stock up while you can.
I don't like booze anyhow. My Uncle Charlie, him and Uncle Mickey used to fight over who got to have sleepovers over at Mama's room. Anyway, Uncle Charlie used to make his own booze in a shiny looking golden contraption. He made me taste it once and it was awful. It looked like lemon lime soda, but I know it wasn't.
You never told me you had an uncle who makes moonshine. We can use a guy like that.
Well, he used to make it, but not so much anymore. One day, for no reason at all of a sudden, he couldn't see me anymore. It's like someone just turned off his light switch. He said he got struck by white lightning, but that's always confused me, because all lightning looks white to me.
Are you ladies done sharing your cup of tea? Because I have vital information I want to get out on this transmission.
Chili, shh, let her speak.
Thank you, PP. The next thing is blood. We all have it, and we all want to keep it in our bodies. You need as much medical equipment you can get your hands on. If you think you have enough medical, you don't have shit. Go get more. Even if you don't have kids now, when shit hits the fan, it can be quite boring. Babies tend to materialize. Just look at the Great New York Blackout of '77.
PP, Where do babies come from?
Don't answer that while I'm here. I can only imagine the follow-up questions.
Chili, that's a great question to ask Mama when you get home.
Then you have bullets. I'm not gonna show you mine because it's like politics and laying pipe. It's none of your business. But if you don't have 2 million rounds of every caliber imaginable, those are rookie numbers, and you need to bump those numbers up.
I just want to say you can't even imagine the calibers you haven't imagined, so you better do some research.
And the C is for cigars, because the first rule of when shit hits the fan is look cool while you're doing it.
She's not gonna smoke that inside, is she? That's gonna make me cough, make my eyes water.
Quit being a pussy.
Well, there you have it. Now you know how not to be poor and all the things you need to buy today. It's gonna be hard, boys, and it's coming up faster than you think. You need to be prepared now.
That's right, brother.
Panic Prepper 1 out.
That's right, bitch!
What? And a handful of Bitto honeys. Ooh. You want me to say creamy, Austin?
I want you to say creamy.
It's just so creamy and delicious.
2 kinds of weed, right?
But
One
they
slows
told
you up, one speeds you down.
Sorry, this happens a lot. Am I still sad?
So what's the point of
Yeah.
going? Undisclosed. I can't. I got some top secret information, but I can't tell you who my guy is. So.
Okay.
Is there something wrong with me?
It's gonna be something about your mom.
Great.
You know she has a fucking album.
Oh, like music?
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, cool, man.
like a whole album.
real good music.